So trading is by far the best part of this hobby, in my opinion. I love finding people to trade with, both in person and online. I've had a great deal of success in online trading. It comes with a bit of risk, but I've met a ton of people in this hobby who love to trade as well, and have really grown my PC through these interactions, through these friendships that I've built. So I wanted to go through some of the trades that I've recently made and kind of tie this back into my SGC video with some of the cards that I graded and show you what I was able to turn those for in adding to my PC. Starting off, I have a few different pages posted here that I use online. Many of you are probably familiar with these if you're active in buying and trading cards. But I just wanted to post some of my favorite groups. The baseball card buy, sell, trade in the upper left, a pretty sizable group with over 66,000 members. The group down in the bottom left, sports card for trade, no selling. I like that group. It's smaller, but a lot of good people in there, and it's just trading in that group. There's no selling, so that's been a lot of fun. And the other two that you can see are some other groups that I participate in as well. Also on Instagram, there's a lot of people who post on Instagram, and met many good traders through there as well. So a lot of great places, a lot of great people out there. You just got to find them, know where to look for them. Speaking of great people, the trade that I recently made with my friend Troy, the cards on the left side, he sent to me with that note that said, "I'm sure we can work something out," which is phenomenal. I mean, he's got a Pedro Martinez auto in there, numbered to 25. He knows I'm a Red Sox fan, so he sent those to me, knowing that we'd work something out down the road. So a great deal of trust and a love of the hobby, and he knows that I was going to make good on what he sent me. So the day that those arrived, I actually had that Edgar Martinez that you see over there, numbered to 10. It's an on-card auto. He's a huge Seattle Mariners fan, and PC's Edgar Martinez particularly. So on the right is what I sent him back. Some good rookies, numbered Harry Ford in the upper left. Just to kind of try to match somewhat value-wise for what he sent me. So this is what the hobby's all about. The good people, great trades, both sides getting something that they desire in return. Unfortunately, there are some folks out there that do not feel the same way, aren't looking for good people. They're just looking to scam. Now, the great thing is that our community has developed over time, the Sports Card Scammer Tracker. You can find this on Facebook. You see the upper right corner, pretty sizable group in that, and it's always growing. They also have a website, sportscardscams.com, which you can go into their database and look for people. So whenever I trade with someone new, I always go here first to check their name to see if they have a history or have had issues in the past. So you can go in there, and in the search bar, you can type in a name. You can see this guy's name that I typed in. He was the first of two that have ever scammed me in trades. So if you see Tarek Maven anywhere, don't deal with him. He's not a good one to deal with. All right, so trade number one, I actually was able to pull a Chris Sale 1-of-1 Superfractor. I don't have many 1-of-1s in my collection. I'm hoping for a rebound season of Chris Sale with the Red Sox. He was great in the year that we won the World Series. And then it's been sort of a steady decline on the injured list for him since. So I really hope he has a rebound year. The guy that I traded with, first time trading, but was a great transaction. He's a golf fan, so I had a Tiger Woods rookie up there that you see. I bought that originally for $50, probably about, a year and a half ago. And then some other Red Sox cards. Sometimes when you're trading for Red Sox, you got to send out Red Sox. Luckily, I was able to trade. Everything here that you see is a duplicate aside from the Tiger Woods. So I didn't lose any cards from my Red Sox PC that I didn't really want to give up or weren't comfortable with. And he was able to get a pretty good return for a Chris Sale one of one. So pretty happy with this transaction overall. All right, trade number 2. If you remember the Julio Rodriguez, this is the one that I had purchased for $15 and then graded through SGC, came back at 10. So I had $40.50 roughly invested in this card. Pulled a trade with another guy for the 3 cards you see here. Got a Curtis Martin refractor rookie, Tom Brady rookie, and a Peyton Manning second year numbered to 100. So what I looked for was roughly $150 trade value. That's sort of what I saw with comps and what I thought the Julio Rodriguez would be valued at. He was willing to trade these 3 to me. The Brady rookie, again, anytime I can add a Brady rookie to my PC, I'm going to snag it. I wanted a little more, though, than the Brady rookie, and although I don't PC Peyton Manning, I took a chance on this card. What I was able to find online was only one that's listed for sale, and you can see that in the upper right corner, $189 is what it's listed for. I don't think it'll sell for that much. What I did is I comped it off a Dan Marino number to 100 from the same year. You can see that one sold for 71. So I figured, Peyton Manning's second year card is probably somewhere comparable to this, maybe a little higher. I don't know. But I felt like this was a fair trade overall. Typically, when I send out one card, I like to get more in value back if I'm taking back multiple cards, and the same in return. If I'm doing it the opposite direction where I'm taking back one card, I like to send out more value on multiple. Regardless, I feel like I made out pretty well in an investment of Julio Rodriguez and what I got back in return. I don't think that Julio Rodriguez is a bad investment by any means. I mean, he had a phenomenal rookie season, and projection-wise, he could be the next Ken Griffey for the Mariners. But when I look to collect, if I have a chance to get a proven star like Tom Brady and a rookie card of his, I will take that any day over a prospect, regardless of how great the prospect is. You're talking about the greatest quarterback to ever play versus a phenomenal prospect, but something that's not proven yet. We saw a lot of people do this with Zion Williamson, and we see that the value of his cards have slid drastically based on his injury history. All right, on to trade number 3. The Luka Doncic, this was the Prism, graded a 9.5. I bought this for $120. Cost of grading, I got about $145.50 invested in it. And this was a great trade. Again, a first-time trade with the guy I worked this with. You can see what I took back in return. He went straight for my heartstrings with Tom Brady and Jason Tatum. So I felt like this was a fair trade overall. I got some Brady's to add to my PC, a couple refractors, an early Prism, and then a numbered NFL Icons to 250, and then the Jason Tatum tricolored rookie. So the return PC-wise I thought was very fair. These Luka cards were selling as high as 225. The most recent comps were down around 200. So I felt comfortable making the trade at this value. But you can see with those 2 SGC cards, the amount of money that I had invested versus what I got back in return. That's really what I'm looking at, is how can I take cards, increase the value, and then trade them for things that I want into my PC. A lot of people do this for flipping, for cash. But I find it a whole lot more fun to be able to flip these into additional trade assets that go into my PC. I have definitely, and in previous videos, I had a lot of time and money invested in flipping cards for profit, which has been great because I outright own my PC right now. I still have not paid out of pocket for any cards. So my investments paid off early. Patrick Mahomes was great to me, and I hit the timing right. I was investing in him before he won his first Super Bowl, and then the market just took off with COVID, so I lucked out on that front. But you can still do this to a lesser degree, and these are a couple of examples of what I was able to pull off. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back with much more in the near future, including some grading comparisons. I look forward to running those videos for you all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'll be posting a lot more content, and please like this video if you enjoyed it. I will talk to you all soon. Thanks, everyone.